One of the more common questions I'm asked by younger men, my single friends, and even some newlyweds is how did I know my wife was the one?
Mm.
How was I sure that Shada was wifey material? And I think back to a conversation I had with a former coworker, and they said to me, "You do not marry someone because you can picture them in your life. You marry someone because you can't picture your life without them."
Oh.
And so today we're going to talk about how Shada knew I was the one and how I knew she was the one. I'm Duane.
And I'm Shada, and this is All Things After the Rain, where we talk about how to build your dream marriage by building great relationships with each other, great relationships with your kids, and also making sure that money is in order. Today, we're going to be talking to our single friends. We really want to talk about how do you figure out if that person is the right one. When I was growing up, I dreamed about marrying my Prince Charming or my king. I never really discussed with other people how do you know if someone is the right one. So I want to talk to my single friends so that you don't have to guess if that's gentleman or that young lady is the right one. And so today we're going to talk about 4 ways of knowing that he or she is the right one.
Me and my boo said I do in 2004. Let's
So
do
the
it.
first key to knowing if you're in a relationship with the right one is a reliable friendship is established. Listen, marriage can be problematic if you're not convinced that the person you're with is supportive and a team player. So therefore, it is essential and important and necessary that a reliable friendship is established. So Shada started off as friends with my sisters. And that's how I learned and saw some of her commitment and consistency qualities that made her a trustworthy friend. And after an attraction for her developed in me and I pursued that, I came to experience that for myself. One day I was actually playing basketball and I stepped on somebody's foot and broke my foot. And it was swollen up. I couldn't walk or do anything. And so Shada drove me home. When I had surgery, she was there before the surgeon came in to talk with me and encourage me and pray for me. She came to visit me when I would go home. And also, every day at the end of my work day, she would come and pick me up. So she would work and come pick me up every day. If that's not a reliable friend, I don't know what is.
Yeah, I think friendship is so important because, of course, you care about the person. Of course, you have passion and romance, but to really know that that person is going to stick with you and be a friend, it just means a lot. And I think when we were dating, you were just a friend to me. You were there to pick me up when I was down. You, on my 30th birthday, I really felt like I don't want to turn 30, and I was depressed, and I really was feeling sad. And you went out of your way to make that such a special day for me because you knew it was going to pick me up. Even though now I would love to turn 30 again, but at that point I wasn't very excited about it. I think the second thing is a real connection. Really ensuring that you have a really strong connection with one another. Not just a friendship, but someone who, beyond going on a date, we really connect and we really think alike. So for you and I, we were in the same young adult Bible study. We served in children's church. We both taught in children's church. We spent time together after church. We just had a really strong connection with one another.
Yeah. And the connection for on my side was interesting because essentially our connection was so strong that it shattered all of my preconceived notions of what I thought I did and did not want in a partner. For example, prior to dating Shada, all of the people I dated had big eyes and were light skinned. And furthermore, I was not going to date anybody I went to church with at all. You know, I had to keep the worldly Dwayne separate from the religious Dwayne. I know y'all been saved all your life, so y'all know nothing about that. And so when I got attracted to Shada and we started going out and stuff like that, I was like, dude, what are you doing? You're not only dating somebody you go to church with, you're dating the pastor's daughter. I mean, come on, man. And so, but my connection with Shada was so strong that my preconceived, superficial relational code was shattered. And so I knew I was dealing with somebody special. So, along with a reliable friend and a real strong connection, the next thing that's important is they're reflective of God. I mean, it's great to have a strong connection, but you got to have the right type of connection. And there is nobody or few people on the planet I know that are more considerate, giving, compassionate, sharing, supportive, and sensitive as Shada. And I'm not just saying that because she's here with me. We're gonna hook me about this video. I'm saying that because that's reality. That's the Shada I experienced. I mean, I think about her being there for my sister when she was going through things, her being there for me all the time when I was going through things. And I couldn't help but notice this when we were dating, and then I knew that was something I had to hold on to.
I think when I really think about the reflection of God, for me, I prayed for my Prince Charming. And I created this list of here's God, what I really want in a husband. And I wanted someone handsome and smart and caring, had a great family relationship, because I felt like that would tell me how he would be with me. And when God gave me that, it helped my faith to grow, because here was this thing that I had been dreaming about. I had written down my list. I had prayed about, and then God gave me a godly man who served him. And it really helped me to trust him in other areas. But I really feel like he didn't just do that for me. He can do that for anyone. So I think it's really important that you find someone who reflects God. I think the other thing is someone who gives you a reason to be better. And I think in our relationship, as we began to date, we would do Bible studies together. You would send me scriptures. It really made me want to be a better person, because I was like, wow, I mean, he really cares about me, but he's also thinking about ways to help me be better. And that even translates now in our marriage, because you support me in ways in which I want to grow and be a better person.
Yeah. I think about when we really got serious in our relationship, how it made me take a second look at my role in previous relationships and take responsibility for the things I did wrong. I mean, you were so giving to me in my relationship that I came to realize how selfish I was before. I mean, you have a way of just showing up at the right time with the right response, and it made me, to quote a movie, want to be a better person. And so when you meet somebody who kind of makes you want to up your game, you know you got something special. And so I just want to kind of encourage you, if you get somebody who kind of makes you step up your game and wants you to strive to be the best version of yourself, then you know you got the one.
Yeah. So just in summary, as we think about the 4 things that really help you determine if this is the right one, it really starts with being a reliable friend.
Yes. And having a real strong connection.
Yes. And someone who reflects God.
And who gives you a reason to be better. So please be encouraged. Just as God helped us find the right one, he'll do so for you. And if you rely on him, he will reveal to you, you got the right one, baby.
If you like this video, please hit like down there and also subscribe to our channel. We are so excited to continue to talk more and help you build your dream marriage.
Thanks for listening.